Good morning, all of you. So, as we know that in last class we have studied how the acids will conduct the electricity, like in the sense of we have been proved that all the acids they have a common thing in that. What is that? What is a common in every acids? What do all the acids have in
Nitrogen ions. Nitrogen ions.
are we should call it as hydronium ions. So now if you observe and to prove that all the compounds containing hydrogen they are not acids. Acids, all the acids they contain hydrogen, but all the hydrogen containing compounds are not acids. To prove that, we have done one experiment that is to conduct the electricity. Correct or not? So if they are the acids, definitely they will conduct the electricity. If they are not the acids, even though they contain hydrogen, they are not conducting the electricity. Is it yes or no? So for example, if you take glucose solution and alcohol solution, they do not conduct electricity. Is it correct?
Electricity.
Next, if we take same way, the second property, we have done one more experiment that is acids do not show acidic behavior in the absence of what? In the absence of what?
Water.
Water. So without water, without moisture or without water, acids will never show their property. Is it yes or no? So acidic behavior of acids will never be activated or never be shown without water or moisture. So if they want to show their acidic property, then water must be present. Then only their acidic nature will be activated in. That is what we have to be proved in that. So as we know, example we have studied, if pure hydrochloric acid is there, then you can see if it is dissolved in water, what will form? If it will dissolve in water, what is to get? Who is to get?
H plus.
H plus ions
H
and
plus ions and minus ions.
Chlorine ions who is to get. Or else, if you take HCl is dissolved in water, in the sense of we used to get what? Hydronium ions plus
Ion.
this is what we have
Plus
studied.
chlorine.
Till here we have studied in the last class. Is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So till there I have taught you. Yes or no? So now
Yes.
here in today's class we are going to continue the last concepts of this acids called as strong acids, weak acids, and as well as what is the uses of this mineral acids in industries. Okay. So now coming to here, first we will study what is strong acids. So please all of you keep heading strong acids. So you already people studied. Then now let us make it very clear strong acids. So now if you observe, what do you mean by strong acids? Can anybody say? We have two kinds of acids. Acids are classifying into two types. What is that? First one is mineral
dilute and concentrated. Oh, that one. Dilute, mineral and natural.
Organic acids.
organic. So this is what we are talking. So organic acids and as well as mineral acids. Yeah. So forget about it. So in this also we know that one of the mineral acid is diluted acids. That is not we want. That is not the strong acids or weak acids. Whatever it is, if it may be a mineral acids or maybe a organic acid, doesn't matter. An acid which completely ionized in water and it will produce a large number of hydrogen ions. That is what you have to remember. It needs to be dissociate. Dissociate also we can call it as what? What is another name of dissociation? Dissociate.
Ionize.
So, the acid will completely dissociate or ionized in water and they will produce what? Large number of H plus ions. That is what you have to remember. Whatever it is, if it is an acid which must be when it will show acidic character only when it is dissolved in
Water.
Water. Do you understand? In the presence of water only, it will show its acidic character. So, like that, any acid which completely ionized or completely dissociates. Do you understanding, Ra? Completely ionized or dissociates in water. In the presence of water and the absence of water.
In the presence of water.
In the absence of water, it won't be takes place. In water, and thus it will produce what? Produces what it will produce? Produces a large amount of hydrogen ions.
Hydrogen.
Large amount of hydrogen or hydronium also. But basically we'll say hydrogen only. Okay, Ra? Hydrogen ions is called, what we should call? Is called strong acid.
Gas.
Strong acid. That is what you have to remember. More H plus ions, more stronger. Less H plus ions, less stronger. That is what you have to remember it. Will you able to remember all of you? So if it is a strong acid, means in the sense of what? It is used to produce more amount of H plus ions completely when it is dissociates, when it is mixing with the water. So for example, for example, what is a strong acid which can make a large amount of
HCl, sir. HCl.
HCl, H2SO4.
HCl if you take,
SNO3.
which produces very good. It will produce large amount of H plus ions and as well as chlorine.
And chlorine ion.
It will produce when it is completely ionized in water. So that is why we can say HCl is a strong acid. Do you understanding all of you?
Yes, sir.
So now,
Sir.
now here, which is you people don't know and which is nobody others also don't know after completing this lesson also. That is what you have to remember. Whenever I am keeping single arrow, please all of you remember single arrow this side. Do you understanding all of you?
Yes,
What
sir.
call to absentees, Ra. Make them to join all of you. Now it is already 5:30. Call to absentees. So now you see, whenever I am keeping single arrow, please all of you remember single arrow pointing towards. What is this arrow called as? Single arrow. Only single direction, correct? Single arrow point towards to which direction? Right. Is it yes or no? Right side. Is it correct? Is it yes
Yes,
or
sir.
no? Point a single arrow pointing towards to the right side. Remember, then it will indicate the completely ionized to form ions. All of you should remember the acid is completely ionized to form what? To form what? Ra? To form ions. Will you able to remember? Whenever I am representing single arrow in the acids, remember acids only, then it is forming what? A large amount of completely ionized into H plus ions. Will you able to remember? Ra?
Yes, sir.
Tell me. That is what you have to remember. The same way if you take another strong acids. What is another strong acids?
H2SO4.
Also we can call it as another strong acid. And also we can call it as what? Another nitric acid. What is that?
Nitric acid.
So these are the three acids basically we used to call it as what we should call strong acids.
Strong acid.
Strong acids. So here if you'll observe why we used to call them as strong acids, because they are fully ionized in water to produce what? They will produce water fully ionized
large amount of H plus
H plus ions. That is what you have to remember. Fully ionized in water to produce
Large number of
ions.
H
That's all.
plus ion.
Please all of you note it down. Understand, Ra? So if it is a strong acid, I will represent with what? Single arrow or double arrow? Double arrow will come.
Single arrow.
That is what you have to remember. Single arrow. Single arrow indicates always they are completely dissociates or ionizes into large.
In water, produce H plus ion.
So please all of you remember, whenever I am saying strong, you may observe strong indicates this is what the MCQ questions will come. Whenever I am saying the strong, it is maybe bases also will study. Strong means, remember, that is called as degree of ionization. What we should call? Degree of ionization. What do you mean by degree of ionization? Can you able to say? Degree of ionization. degree of ionization. Suppose I can say, suppose see, strong acid means I can say concentrated acid. Is it right? Is it right? No.
Yes,
Remember,
sir.
all of you, whenever I am saying strong, it does not mean that not means concentrated. Concentrated acid. How concentrated it is doesn't matter. Strong acid means how much it is ionizing when it is mixed with the water. That is what. How much more ionization or less ionization or moderately it is ionizing. That is what we should call it as degree of dissociation or degree of ionization is called as strong. Do you understand it? Not how much concentration it is. That is what you have to remember. So you may understand now. Degree of ionization and concentration is not same. Do you understand all of you? Please tell me. Some acids may be very strong, concentration is very high, but maybe they may not form that much hydrogen plus ions. Means ionization is not that much. Then they are not equal. Do you understanding all of you? Speak, yeah.
Okay, sir.
What I am saying, are you getting or not? Degree of ionization
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
represent the strong. The strong will represent only the formation of what? H plus ions, not how concentration it is. Do you understand it?
Yes, sir.
Please, all of you remember this. Very, very important. Actually, this is only MCQ question will come. Strong always indicates. We people will think that concentrated acids and strong acids both are same. Is it correct? What you guys will think? But concentrated acid will indicate percentage of acid in the given aqueous solution of acid, like amount of water and amount of acid in the given acid solution. But strong acid, strong and weak will indicate how much amount of H plus ions is forming when they are ionized into water. That is what. More ionization means more stronger, less ionization, less strong. That is what you have to do. The strong always indicates degree of ionization, not concentration of the acid. Please remember, concentration of the acid. Is it okay, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Understand? So now if you observe, if there are large amount of hydrogen ions in their solution, then we can call them as very strong electrolytes. So they will conduct the current very, 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 very fast. Do you understanding all of you what I'm saying? If more
Yes, sir.
hydrogen ions is forming, if any kind of acid, when it is ionized with the water, if large amount of hydrogen ions in their solutions, due to large amount of hydrogen ions, each and everything is MCQ. Please note it down. If large amount of hydrogen ions is present, ions in their solution, then the reactivity of metals, strong acids react very rapidly with what? Rapidly with all the metals. You understanding, Ra? Metal carbonates. Next what? Metal carbonates, after what will come? Metal hydrogen carbonates. You already studied, correct? Carbonates. So if they are very strong, if they contain large amount of hydrogen ions, then the reactivity, they will react very, very rapidly with the metals as well as metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates. Do you understanding, all of you? So now, because of very strong, because of more H plus ions, they are very high electrical conductivity. Please, all of you remember, because of high H plus ions, high electrical what? Conductivity. Do you understanding, all of you? This is all. So this is not because of concentrated. Suppose you take, I will say, I have taken you one concentrated acid, one strong acid. Who is conducting more electricity? Can you able to say? This is strong acid.
Strong acid.
This is
Strong acid.
acid.
Strong acid, sir.
Strong acid.
You see, strong acid
Strong acid, sir.
ionizes into water and it will form H plus ions. But here, only acid is present. Do you understanding? So ionization into less amount of concentrated acid means the amount of water is less, so that the dissociation of H plus ions is very less in this concentrated acid, so that it is not a good conductor of electricity. Do you understanding? And even the complete acidic property is not shown by this concentrated acid because of only they will show what in the presence of what acidic character, in the presence of water.
Water.
Do you understanding what I'm saying? Are you clear? Please tell me.
Yes,
Ram.
sir.
So because of high concentration of H plus ions, these strong acids are very high electrical conductivity. So that is why you have to remember all the strong acids, because of high electrical conductivity, I can say all the strong acids are what? Electrolysis process. What we should call? All the strong acids. Just now I have taught you also. All the strong acids is called as what? Strong electrolysis process. What we should call?
Electrolyte.
Electrolytes. Okay, are you clear? Please tell me. So in exam, they will ask you, give me the example of strong electrolytes. What you guys will say? Example of strong electrolytes. Strong acids ille, strong electrolytes. Example of strong electrolytes. What you give? Hydrochloric acid, aqueous solution, H2SO4, aqueous solution, and HNO3, nitric acid, aqueous solution. That's all. Do you understanding what I'm saying?
Sir, then for acids, what we will say, sir?
Huh?
For acids, what we will write, sir?
Strong acids also have to write the same thing. Do you understand? Strong
Okay, sir.
acids also same thing. Strong electrolytes also same thing. But if they will ask you concentrated acids, then you have to write hydrochloric acid, liquid, H2SO4, liquid. Do you understand? HNO3, liquid. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
This is acid, liquid substance. This is aqueous substance. Do you understand the difference between them?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Dilute acid conduct electricity.
What? Ra?
So dilute acid conduct electricity.
Yes, it will conduct, but very less amount. I will show you the difference. Okay, you just wait.
Okay.
Now, this is all about the strong acids. Anybody is having any doubt? Please let me know. Ashika, Arya, Arya is not there. Okay, are you clear with this? Call to Arya. Arya is there. Okay, very good. So now this is. Now coming to the second one, strong acids opposite. What is the strong acids opposite?
Weak acid.
Weak acids. So everything is MCQs. Now don't learn anything in the paragraph answers. We don't want any kind of single 1 mark questions also. 1 mark questions will come wrong, because in case study questions few times they will ask you. So no kind of 2 mark, 3 mark, 5 mark questions preparation. Each and everything you have to note it down in the form of MCQs only. Now weak acids you guys can say. Strong acids I have taught you. Now can you able to say weak acids? What is that?
Carbonic acid.
No, I want definition. Definition.
Sir, H2CO3. H2CO3.
That are not, they're completely ionized. Here what will happen? An acid
No ionization, sir.
acid is partially ionized. It is not, does not mean that it is not forming H plus ions. It will also will form, but less amount of H plus ions. Do you understand it? It will form partially. Please note it down. Partially ionized or dissociates. Ionized in water, and thus produces what? Small amount or large amount? Produces
Smaller.
small amount of hydrogen. Small amount of what? Hydrogen ions.
Carbonic acid.
Hydrogen ions is called a weak acid. Weak acid. So now, for example, if we'll take the best example of this one, Example, let me take acetic acid. Acetic acid, another name is called as what? Acetic acid.
Formic acid.
Acetic acid, another name.
Ethanoic acid.
Ethanoic acid. Please remember, very, very important. Acetic acid. Now, what is the formula acetic acid? Can you able to say? CH3 COOH. Correct or not? It is in aqueous solution. Example, vinegar. You can take acetic acid. So if it will conduct electricity, it will also will carry. This acetic acid also will carry electricity, but very less amount. Now, here strong acids means I said what? Single arrow. Is it correct or not? Single arrow.
Yes, sir.
Only towards to the right side. Everybody. Now, if it is a weak acid, how many arrows will come? Weak acid. Weak acid means, remember, both the sides arrow will come. Do you understand? All of you? Nothing is there. So that's all. So this is indicating weak acid. This same arrow will we can keep for reversible reactions also. That is what you have to remember. So this is for acid concept. We are studying this. So aqueous solution plus H plus ions. This is called as what we should call as acetate ions. What is this ions?
Acetate ions.
Ions. Plus this is called as what? Hydrogen ions. Please note it down. Hydrogen ions. Is it clear? Any doubt? So here.
Sir, 1 minute show that weak acid definitions.
Nothing, Amma, just partially. Okay. Do you understand? Understand, Amma? So now, if you observe the double arrow, here I am making which arrow? Double arrow. So double arrow, which is pointing which direction? Towards right as well as left. Then that is, we can say that does not ionize fully to form hydrogen ions. That is what you have to remember. Always double arrow indicates what? Does not.
Weak acid.
Yeah, does not ionize. That is what you have to remember. Does not ionize fully to form what? To form hydrogen ions. Are you clear, all of you? Any doubt? Anybody you can ask. Dilipan? Prahasini? That is. So does not ionize fully to form hydrogen ions. That is what we should call as weak acids. All of you clear? Now if we'll take examples, you can take carbonic acid. What is the formula? Carbonic acid. Other examples of it.
H2CO3, sir.
H2?
CO3.
Kevin, you answer. H2CO3. This is called as what? Carbonic acid. Harini. Carbonic acid. And also,
Carbonic acid.
do you know sulfurous acid? Sulfurous, not sulfuric. Sulfurous. Sulfurous. Do you know it or not? Even when you are in class 8, I have taught you. Sulfurous acid. H2SO4, SO3. SO4 sulfuric acid. SO3 we used to call as sulfurous acid. What we should call?
Sulfurous acid.
Sulfurous acid. Arvind, are you clear, Arvind? These are called as
Yes, sir.
weak acids. Also we can call it as what? Also we can call it as what? Weak acids. Other example, please remember. H2SO3, sulfurous acid. H2SO4, what we should call? Sulfuric acid. One oxygen is increasing. This is, remember, this is strong acid, this is weak acid. Is it clear? So now if you observe, these are called as weak acids because when they dissociates or else when they ionizes only partially in water and to form a very small amount of hydrogen ions. So due to the small amount of hydrogen ions present in their solutions, we used to call them as weak acids. What is it called? Weak acids. Because of less amount of hydrogen ions, you see here up, because of more amount of hydrogen ions, they are reacting very strong, very faster or very lesser. They are reacting very
Faster, rapidly.
Very rapidly. The metals, metal carbonates and metal hydrogen carbonates, and conducting electricity also very, very high. Correct or not? High electrical conductivity. So here, because of less H plus ions, can you able to say weak acids reacts quite slow? Do you understanding? Quite slow quite slowly with what? Reaction. React quite slowly with metals. Next,
Metal carbonate.
metal carbonates and metal
Metal hydrogen carbonate.
carbonate. Metal hydrogen carbonates and etc. Whatever it is reacting less. Do you understand, Ira? Now if you'll observe these weak acids, if you'll try to conduct the electricity, then the electrical conductivity is also compared to them. Is it low or high? Electrical conductivity
Low.
low. So they have very low electrical conductivity. Why? What is the reason? Low electrical conductivity. Why? What is the reason? Because of?
Because it ionizes,
No, say that ionizes.
does not ionizes very
It's
fast.
having less amount of H plus ions because low concentration of hydrogen ions. That's all. Low concentration. Do you understand it? Low concentration of hydrogen ions means less amount of hydrogen plus ions is present. That's all. Do you understanding, Amma?
Yes, sir.
Are you clear? So now here,
Yes.
one important note, all of you should note it down. Note, very, very important. So what do you mean this means? You suppose you take concentration solution of an acid. You have it. Suppose I have a concentration acid. Concentrated acid. Acid solution. Concentrated acid solution. If you want to make it diluted, how we can dilute? I want to make it diluted. How I can dilute? Diluted by what? By mixing water. Do you understand? Yeah, very good. By mixing water. So then what will happen? If more amount of water I mix it, suppose you take, I have mixed some acid in 1 liter of water. Next, I have mixed in same one some amount of acid in 100 liters of water. Then where the concentration is more? Here 1 liter of water, acid. Little amount of acid. Here also same amount of acid, but 100 liters of water. Where the concentration is more, here or here?
1 liter, sir.
1 liter. That is what you have to remember. So concentration acid solution diluted by mixing water. Do you understand it? By mixing water. Then what will happen, Ra? Then the concentration of hydrogen ions per unit volume also it is decreases. Do you understand it? Do you
Yes,
understand?
sir.
Or hydronium ions also. The concentration then,
Please come again, sir.
yeah, then the concentration of, if you mix more and more and more amount of water, then the concentration of H plus ions, concentration of H plus or hydronium ions. What is that?
Hydronium
H plus ions, H3O plus ions, H3O plus ions per unit volume is decreases or increases? More amount of water, unit volume is decreases. Decreases. Please note it down, all of you. Decreases. Karthikeyan, Arun, understand? Arun Karthikeyan. Okay.
Scroll up.
Yeah, that is all about it. So concentration is decreases. That is what you have to remember. So if you keep on adding more and more and more water, then keep on hydrogen ions will decreases. For example, real life example I will say. Suppose you take, your mother will ask you to prepare sugar solution like a lemon juice or something. Now, initially you take 1 liter of water for all your 5 members family or 6 members family. 1 liter of solution you have been prepared. Now you felt that the sweetness is a little bit more, or if that acidity the soreness is a little bit more, then what you guys will do? If you will start adding little amount of more water. Is it yes or no? Yes or no? To decrease the concentration, or else continuously if you are adding more and more amount of water, then the sweetness is more decreases. Is it yes or no? Please tell me. Yes or no? Because the concentration of sugar is decreases if you are adding more and more amount of water. So to diluting any kind of substance, what we have to add? We have to add what? Water. Do you have to remember?
Sir.
If you want to dilute any substance, we want to add water. That is what you have to remember. So this is the difference between strong acids and weak acids. Now, if you are having in your home, if you have vinegar, you can try to do the activity like in the sense of you have a bathroom acid, bathroom cleaner you have, correct, some acids, but very dangerous, handle with the care. So now you can verify these two. Once you take vinegar you take in your kitchen, you have. So you use one time vinegar and one time acid, bathroom acid, and you can try which is conducting. So then dilute acids should conduct electricity, good, no sir. Then dilute acids cannot conduct electricity, good. Why you know? Because dilute acids already they have less concentration of acid, so they will form.
Already they have solution in acid.
Do you understanding? They will form less H plus ions. Do you understanding? That is what I am saying. So concentration of H plus ions is more faster they will conduct electricity. Concentration of H plus ions is less, then less they will conduct electricity. Understand, Dina? Is it clear, Dina? Okay. So now I will show you, for example, in our home, if you have a bathroom acid and as well as you have a vinegar in our kitchen, acidic acid, both you can take in a certain container and you can conduct this activity. Then you can see that in which case the bulb is glowing more brighter. So this is the first case. Observe very carefully here. The bulb is glowing how? Very brighter or low? Very brighter. Is it? Have you understand? The bulb is glowing very brighter here. So here I am taking which Ra? Strong acid or weak acid?
Strong acid.
Strong acid. So which contains more H plus ions, more H plus ion concentration. More H plus ion concentration. That is why the bulb is going very brighter. Now, same way if we'll consider next solution I will take. What is that solution? Another solution. Suppose I will take weak acid or else I can say acetic acid. So let us check it. In that case, how the bulb is glowing. So you can do this activity as your school like subject enrichment activity also to prove that weak acids and strong acids. So we can do this activity very simply, but handle with the care kindly, all of you, because acids we are going to handle very, very careful. Now you can see here, I have taken something. What is this? Like a weak acid. What is this? Weak acid. So that the concentration of H plus ions is what? Ions is low. So that low electrical conductivity. That is why you can see bulb is not completely not glowing. It is glowing, but very low. Do you notice it? The intensity of the current, intensity of the bulb is very low. Is it yes or no? Intensity of light is low. That is why we can say weak acids, they conduct less thermal conductivity, electrical conductivity compared to the strong acids. Any doubt, anybody? Please ask me. Clear? This is all what we called as difference between strong acids and weak acids. Now, the most important concept for our MCQs, which we are going to study now, that is what I said, the last concept of today's class. What is that? Uses of mineral acids in industry. What is that?
Mineral acids in industry.
Acids in industry. Please write it. Very, very important. Uses of mineral acids in industry. So we'll start. Last concept of these acids. Okay. So now, first coming to here. First acid. What is a well-known acid? More famous acid? Sulfuric acid. Yeah, HCl or you take sulfuric acid, H2SO4. So if we take the H2SO4, what is we should call? H2SO4, what we should call?
Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid.
Sulfuric acid. So this we used in the manufacturing of fertilizers. Please note it, everything is MCQ. Manufacture. What is that? Manufacturing of fertilizers. Fertilizers. Example, what kind of fertilizers? Anybody? Like ammonium sulfate. What is that? Ammonium sulfate. Do you understand it? Ammonium sulfate. Manufacturing of fertilizers, bracket you can write example, ammonium sulfate. They can give that also. Very good. Somebody is saying something. Sir, dyes. Very good, Kevin. Right. Sir, fertilizers, paints, dyes. Dyes means what? Colors. You know that. Dyes, chemicals, other chemicals, plastics, synthetic fibers. Do you know synthetic fibers like nylon? Do you remember? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Synthetic fibers. So many synthetic fibers we have. Synthetic fibers. Detergents. Do you know detergents? Do you know detergents?
Yes, sir.
Next.
Washing.
Yes. Explosives, bomb, explosives, and the main thing. How many of you are having car? We have a car batteries, correct? So car
Yes,
battery
sir.
also contains this H2SO4. This is the uses of H2SO4. These many uses. So they can ask you in MCQ anything. So that is why we have to know each and everything. So all the applications of H2SO4, you guys need to remember. Will you able to remember? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Next, second one, last two concepts, right? Nitric acid. Nitric acid, what is the formula?
HNO3.
HNO3. Nitric acid, if you take, nitric acid used in making fertilizers. Again, what? Making fertilizers. Making fertilizers. Example, ammonium nitrate. What is that? Ammonium water. Ammonium nitrate. Do you understand it? Next, explosives. Majorly, explosives. Explosives also example. This is what most important for MCQs. TNT is the one of the bomb. Understand what is that? You know what is the meaning of TNT? Explosives. Trinitrotoluene. What is that? Trinitrotoluene. Very important for MCQs. Toluene. Toluene. Toluene, comma, dyes and plastics. Comma, what? Dyes and plastics. Please note it down. Clear? Any doubt? TNT means what? Trinitrotoluene.
Trinitrotoluene.
One more acid, mineral acid. What is that acid called as? Hydrochloric acid. So this is used for removing oxide film from steel objects. Means corrosive nature. Do you know corrosive nature? Metals will expose to the atmosphere. They will form some oxide products. Correct or not? First chapter you may remember. Magnesium carbonate, magnesium oxide will form when it is exposed to the atmosphere. To remove that film oxide film you have to read. Used for removing oxide film, oxide film from steel objects.